Just a reminder that this and all my other videos are made for doll collectors or adults buying dolls for others. This is not a video for children. Viewer discretion is advised. Thank you very much for listening. Hello Internet! My name is Kelsey and welcome back to my closet. So today we are going to be looking at something that I hadn't planned on getting at first, and I feel like I've been saying that a lot lately. Like, I see something and I'm like, oh, that's kind of nice, but I'm like, meh. But then later I'm like, actually no, I do need that. It's Harley Limestone from Shadow High, the Rainbow Vision Neon Shadow Band. A lot of words of introduction. I got her at Target. She was $39.99. However, she does have a minor mark on her chin. But I did purposely pick this one, even with the mark, because I thought she had the best overall face compared to all the others. Because some of the Harleys that I've seen, the placement of the eyes looks a little funny, and with the heterochromia, I think that kind of adds to it, and then the way the makeup is shaped. So this one looked like the best face, despite the little chin thing. We can just say she's having like a bad acne day. The reason I like Harley, I guess, is just because of her kind of edgy style, and even though I'm not really into neon colors usually, I do like this green. I think if you're gonna do neon, green is probably the one that I'm gonna gravitate to most. I did like Karma back in the day too, even though I never got her. So let's now look at her box. So she is right there with some music notes, and it says Rainbow Vision! If you've been watching the show, you know. Her outfits and everything, I'm not super thrilled with the fur coat. Fur is not really my thing usually, but we'll see. I mean, obviously I'm gonna put it on her anyway for the sake of the video, but you know. I am quite excited actually about the microphone. I know I wasn't into the rock stars from last year, like I didn't really care about the instruments so much, but being that singing is something that I really enjoy personally, having a doll microphone is good. You know, it's a good thing to have around. And then we've got Neon Shadow on the back, rocking out. I can't wait to hear their full song, because I'm sure they're gonna have it in the show, and they kind of give you a preview of it in the commercial if you've seen. And it's kind of even dark, you know? Usually these boxes are so reflective you can't not see what's on them, but back here it's kind of shadowy. Ooh, The world famous Rainbow Vision music competition is heating up, and rocking girls of Neon Shadow have their eyes on the prize. Yeah, I have like zero interest in the other two, like they just don't do it for me. We're gonna open our girl Harley and let's just check out her stamp. Of course, I'm sure we already know she's a Music Focus. Okay, let's open the box. Okay guys, here is Harley, and wow, look how bright she looks. And she's got a little box hair going on. She's got a bald spot from the box hair. With the right amount of zhuzhing, I should be able to get it normal, but it actually doesn't have a lot of product in the back. It's mostly the front, so I guess I'm gonna have to give her a washy wash, and it should be all good. But I love it, I really do, and she is definitely gonna share some clothes with Winterbreak Jade for sure. Let's have a look-see at her. So on top of her head, first of all, she's got this cat ear headband, and that's like Neon Shadow's whole thing, is they have this weird cat character that was actually on Nicole's first outfit from series 1 of Shadow High, so I guess she must be a big fan of the band. And it kind of looks like the ears have like wire wrapped around them, like giving the illusion almost of like a barbed wire sort of thing, or you know, just very cool industrial looking. Then we get down to her face, and of course she has this greenish complexion that is kind of alienish almost. Like, I automatically think of an alien with this skin tone, specifically like from The Sims. Like, I feel like they have this exact skin tone. She's got, of course, heterochromia like we mentioned, so she's got a blue eye and a purple eye. They're very light shades, black eyebrows, and then her makeup that looks like a neon sign, which is just such a cool effect. I mean, the way that they painted this to look like it's actually glowing on her face like that, that is just so cool, and part of the reason why I really, really like her. Her lips, that was something that I found was also a big problem with a lot of the Harleys that I saw in the store, was that the gradient of the lips was either like way too dark or not enough. but I think I picked a really good one. She's got a lot of green and a lot of black. It's just such a cool effect. I just really love the way her makeup is. Like, all together, this doll is just awesome. Now, there is like a little pixelated edge, I guess, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it so much. I think it's on this side, on the upper lip. And then, of course, we've got the little black spot. I'm hoping that I can get that off with the baking soda trick, but I'm hoping that that's the kind of stain that it is, that it'll come off, or maybe just a dab of acetone. But otherwise, her face is just flawless, so she was definitely the best one out of the group that I saw. She's got like a hair stuck under her eye. That's weird. Oh, a couple of hairs. Like, you see this hair right here against my finger? That hair is stuck in her eye. That's so weird. Her earrings are, oh no, it's the spooky buttons all over again. I realized after the whole thing with Naomi and Veronica that the spooky buttons are a Versace reference, so I'm not gonna freak out as much about them as I did before, but she's got the goat head. Oh my gosh, get your hair out of here. And then a safety pin underneath, and it seems to be the same on both sides. Let me take it off so that you can look at it better. So yeah, so we've got the goat head, and then we've got some embellishments on the safety pin, similar to the headband in that it's got like wrapped wire around it, and there's an SH down at the bottom. And then we come to her outfit. So I love this sweatshirt thing that she has. Like, it's kind of like a sweatshirt dress. And there goes the earring. You got the green sleeves, green sleeves, like do 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 do, with silver studs going along the sleeve, and then black and white cuffing. And then in the center, there's this belt. This is built in because you can see back here it doesn't actually come off. It's kind of attached to the sweatshirt, but this crisscross belt that says Shadow all over it, and underneath is the little Neon Shadow mascot, I assume, with a big green mohawk, and it's like painting graffiti, I guess? Oh no, it's just saying hey. And looking at some characters on the side here, which I believe are Japanese. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, it says Tokyo. Well, never mind, then I don't need to be corrected. And actually down here, you might not even notice it, but there is an embroidered safety pin right here at the bottom of the pocket, and it is, of course, a regular pocket that she can stick her hands into from both sides. That's always nice to see. And there's a nice cuffing at the bottom here. And then underneath that, she's got shorts that they're similar to Nicole's basketball shorts in that they are stretchy and they're green and gray on the sides. More Japanese characters in foil lettering on both sides. Don't know what they say, but if you know, definitely let me know. And she does not have anything on under the sweatshirt. It's just the sweatshirt. Then we move down to her socks. So she has white knee-high socks with some green striping around the top, and then her Converse boots, which I love. I mean, talk about your high tops, right? So yeah, clearly they're supposed to be like super long Converse. The little symbol on the side that would usually be the Converse logo is an SH smiley face, and it's on both sides of both shoes. And there's actual laces up here. Not here, these are just painted, but there are some actual laces to tie the boots up with and give a little more dimension. And wow, her earrings keep falling out. They do not want to stay in, so I'm just gonna take them out. And then that is basically her outfit. And I just love this punk, neon green, edgy kind of look that she has going on. And I'm really hoping that Neon Shadow gives some like Panic at the Disco vibes with their music, because that's what I'm feeling from them. That would just make me so happy. I just realized I didn't really talk about her hair. As I said, she's got a little bit of a bald spot from the box here, but she does have the neon green hair, but within the neon green there is some lighter green. It might be difficult to see just because the neon is so bright. And then underneath there's actually some peekaboo black, which you can't really see unless you kind of tilt her back like this, or like let her hair fall to the side, and then you can kind of see it underneath. And she's got these braids, which are hair and ribbon or like some other kind of string. Like the black parts are string. They're not actually hair. And they tie onto the top of her head. Kind of means that you have to be careful washing. I'm gonna see if when I wash her hair, if I can pull the braids up and like separate them and then just wash the main part of the hair, because I don't want them to get messed up. But yeah, an interesting choice to do it that way rather than just have a couple of black streaks of hair. I guess they didn't want to have any like black hair coming out from the top, that it would ruin their design concept. So now let's look at her other stuff. So obviously we've got our neon green comb and stand, but interestingly, although the other Shadow High dolls did not come with hangers, Harley does come with two bright green hangers, a shirt one and a pants one. Does this mean that only the special dolls are gonna be coming with hangers from now on? Or is this just, they heard the cry for hangers from series 1 and then decided, oh, well, I guess we shouldn't have taken them away? And now we have her bigger accessories, which are the microphone with the stand and the amp. I'm gonna look at the amp first. It's a pretty hollow piece of plastic, but it is painted with all the different details. All of the studs on every side, even the bottom, are painted silver, as well as all the corners. We've got our little knobs here, which don't really do anything. They're just painted to look like knobs, and it says Shadow over there. We've got our big center speaker part. This is where the microphone plugs in, and then the handle says Shadow and is neon green. And then we have the microphone, which has a cord that is all twisted up here. Here we go. So it does have the little aux plug at the end, which goes into the amp. The cord is just a string. I kind of wish it was plasticky to mimic more like a regular electronics cord, but a string works, I suppose, for doll purposes. Then the microphone itself is green and says Shadow, of course, and it has a little handle, and as you saw, it can come apart from the stand. Now, I wish that this microphone had more painted details on it, like the amp. Like, they could have painted the top part black. It wouldn't mess with the aesthetic, and then it would look more like a real microphone. The amp looks pretty realistic, so why not? I don't know. But it does have a handle, like I said, so that Harley can hold it with her neon green fingernails, by the way, and she can bring it to her mouth and sing, I chime in with the haven't you people ever heard of? Closing the closet door. And then the stand itself is black and has silver spikes around the bottom so that when she's in the middle of singing, she can use it as a weapon, because everybody at Shadow High just has very dangerous accessories. And then there's this pleather tie that actually velcros around the stand and has some silver studs. This pleather is the same like rainbow shifty pleather that was used on the twins pieces, which is nice because this pleather is just like so soft and smooth and everything, and I do love the little color shift that it gives. So that's a cool accessory too, and you could probably put it on her as like something on her wrist or even like tie it around her neck since it's so long. Finally, we have her second outfit. So first she has this neon green sequin top. It looks like it would be sheer, but there's actually a lining on the inside of a slightly more opaque fabric, which is nice because then you don't have to worry about wearing something underneath. We've got that chain over ribbon for straps. And I'm not really like super enthused about this just because, you know, I've mentioned before, I'm not like super thrilled with full sequins. I don't know. Have I mentioned that? I know for sure I've said I'm not a fur person, but I'm not really into like full sequins. Sequins need to be used tastefully, sparsely. But this is just a shirt. If it was like a whole dress, then I would be totally out. As just a shirt, it's not terrible. Speaking of fur, she also has the coat, and I'm just like not feeling it. I don't know. It's just not really my thing. Like, and it's kind of stiff because there's so much embroidery in it, which, you know, is cool. I mean, everything that you're seeing on this is embroidered, so that is cool because it says shadow over and over. It says anti-sparkle a couple of times. It says rock over here. We've got more Japanese. The inside is nice too. It's lined. I think this is on the inside of Nicole's second jacket. Also this fabric, which is kind of interesting that I'm seeing a lot of repeat things of Nicole's for Neon Shadow because she's clearly a fan. So like, it's like she took inspiration from their clothes. I like that detail. There's a Shadow High tag, and also the fur kind of continues on the inside panels here. But I don't know, I'm just like not feeling it. It's very stiff. It has like no movement because of all the embroidery. And on top of that, it's just very pimpish, I guess is the word I'm looking for, because it's like a long furry coat. Yeah, it's like super pimpish. The collar also says Shadow High back here. So like I said, we're gonna try it on for video purposes, and then it's going somewhere in the Rainbow High wardrobe. Then we have some green tights that are kind of mesh. There's an elastic at the top, and they are footy tights, so it's odd that she has these when she has full jeans. And her second shoes are also boots, so it's not even like you can see the tights through the pants or the shoes, but I guess this is for, you know, mix and match purposes, and you could definitely use them on your other green dolls for sure. And then here are the pants. They are gray. They're just your basic Rainbow High jeans with some Shadow High and Neon Shadow imagery. So we have the big SH, we've got the mascot, a big X here, and there are embroidered SHs on the butt pockets. And there's even at the bottom of the pants, the very, very bottom, it says "See you in the shadows." Now in real life, would you actually see something like this unless you bent down and crawled behind somebody to read the bottom of their pants? Probably not, but it's still there. And it's still cool. Last but not least, we have these chunky combat boots with neon green laces. They've got iron toes for butt kicking purposes. We've got steel heels also. Got molded buckles, so many painted details. They are really cool. Now these have full laces that go all the way through, and instead of going through holes, they kind of hook on the side like roller skates or ice skates would. So that's kind of cool. These are really cool shoes. Not that her other shoes aren't also cool, but I really like these. Let us switch her into the second outfit. Alright guys, here's Harley in her second outfit, and this jacket, it's just the jacket. It's just so stiff. Like, she can't move her arms too much, and it's like not moving in the back at all. It's just doing nothing for me. It really is. So it's coming off, but at least you saw what she looks like with it on. The outfit without the jacket isn't so bad. It's kind of like a fun casual rehearsal sort of look. At least that's what I would think of. You can see the mesh under here a little bit above the waistline of the pants, but not down here in the shoes, clearly. But the shoes look awesome. And I do like that it's like she has her own custom pants for her band. Of course, the sit test. I'm waiting for the day that they fix these pants, because only pants that come on the doll in the box will stay closed. Yeah, the outfit without the jacket isn't too bad. Even the sequin shirt, I'm not mad at. It is a lot of green, I will say. Like, the green of her hair is pretty much identical to the green of the shirt and the mesh. At least her skin kind of breaks it up a little bit because it's a bluish green. But yeah, I really do like Harley. I like her accessories as well. You know, the microphone is so much fun. Like I said, I love to sing, so now having a doll microphone, because I wasn't really, I didn't like Lyric at all. So having a singing themed doll that I did really like and wanted to get is great, because now I have a doll microphone. And I love her first outfit. Like, this hoodie and the long boots and everything, Anyway, I'm really looking forward, like I said, to hearing Neon Shadow's performance in the show. Let me know what you guys think. Have you been watching the show? You keeping up with all the Rainbow Vision drama? Because this season is actually turning out pretty fun with all the drama that they're doing. And let me know what you think, of course, of Harley and the rest of the Rainbow Vision dolls. Thanks so much for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends, and until next time, thanks for the memories, thanks for the memories.